first joined Mr. Wong at the end of J1. Back then, I was barely scraping E's.
While I was doing quite decently for GP in J1, I got a horrible shock in J2 as my grade plummeted to an E during mid-years.
I joined Mr. Wong's GP tuition fairly late. It was around the end of July, just a short 3 to 4 months before the A-levels. At that point in time, I had just got an E grade in the recent CT2 exams in school, and was quite worried because A's was just round the corner.
I joined Mr. Wong in March 2017, 9 months before my A-levels. I had scored an S for my recent GP exam, and thus decided to try the Rationale Thinking Learning Centre. Joining Mr. Wong's class turned out to be an amazing choice, as he was able to play to my strengths as a student and coached me to not only become good at the subject, but to actually enjoy it.
As I attended his lessons, I also learned the crucial linguistic skills for SAQ. I learned to identify the questions accurately and use the correct linguistic skills. Mr. Wong also provided a lot of good and very relevant content in his lectures, both local and international examples that I could use easily in my AQ and essays.
I especially liked the AQ pack and content notes on varying topics that Mr. Wong provided, which supplemented my existing school notes. Heavy content and facts were condensed into simplified notes, and it really made GP easier for me to learn and understand.
Right after the first lesson, I knew I had made the right choice, as not only was Mr. Wong engaging, he was able to break down complicated current affairs into bite-sized pieces we could use easily as examples in our essays.
Mr. Wong's focus on linguistic skills to tackle the various comprehension questions were extremely helpful. These skills are not taught in school, and if mastered well, will definitely ace your paper too. Armed with such skills, I was able to attempt the questions systematically using Mr. Wong's method, which made answering them easier. Furthermore, Mr. Wong's model essays and class materials to prep us for Paper 1 were really helpful. They were all done in-house, so there's no way you'll be able to get them outside. The essays and relevant extra articles are clear and concise, with a plethora of vocabulary for me to pick up.
With Mr. Wong's help, my GP grade steadily improved to a B in prelims, and I got an A at the A-levels.
My GP grade during the prelims jumped to a B, and I eventually scored an A in the A-levels. Mr. Wong's tuition not only taught me how to be exam smart, but also increased my knowledge of the world by introducing me to issues and concerns I would not have otherwise taken an interest in.
Under the tutelage of Mr. Wong, I was able to jump from the 0th percentile in school to an A grade for GP at the A-level examination.
I'm just really glad that I stumbled upon this tuition centre that helped me turn things around in a short span of a few months, from an E to an A. Unlike your usual tuition centres, it does not simply revolve around achieving distinctions, but it also incorporates space for personal growth.
Through Mr. Wong's tuition classes, I ended up getting an A for my general paper in the A-level examinations. Now I'm with the NUS Law faculty under the Bachelor of Laws program. If I could make such a big improvement, I'm sure that with Mr. Wong's help, you could do so as well.